If you're a home cook who likes to have the best of everything in your kitchen, well, we're here at Standard TV and Appliance on Hall Boulevard, and that's what you find. Tony's here to tell us about this cooktop, and it's not your average cooktop.
No, in fact, all the cooktops today, there's quite a few choices that you didn't used to have. So you can cook like a pro right in your own home.
All right, now this one, these remove.
Yeah, they sure do. And this is made of a material that you would not expect until a few years ago on a home cooktop. This is very easy to clean, and then what you'll notice is the finish here too is a beaded finish. The benefit to that is it doesn't show every little smudge, because that's the complaint people have about stainless steel.
With the shiny stainless, it does show every little crumb and smudge. That's true. Now, also, there are some features here. You often can burn your food. It doesn't quite simmer when you think that it should be.
Right.
So, but these have some safety features for that.
Well, a lot of people think just because I have gas, I have a great cooktop, and it's not necessarily the case.
That you can really control the heat better.
From high to low, because some people get a gas cooktop and they realize, well, gee, it's not all that different than electric. It doesn't go very low, and boy, it doesn't go very high. So it really depends on the cooktop. So that's what these let you do. They go very, very high, but also very, very low. And we can kind of see this if you like. We'll turn this on. You can see the flame here. It's a large 17,000 BTU flame coming out, so you have control at the high. Now this would be ideal for wok cooking, flash cooking, canning, things like that, where you want to get some noodles boiled immediately.
You need that high heat.
Right. Now go ahead and turn it down and watch what happens.
Okay.
You can see that the burner goes underneath here. Now there's two ports.
So the flame is totally underneath that burner part.
It is. So it lets you go from a rolling boil down to a simmer boil. Say you're doing a large pan of rice and you want to bring it down to a simmer boil, not scorch the rice. This can certainly do that. It can actually do more than that. It can even melt. So at Christmas, is there anything better than chocolate?
Yeah, really.
Chocolate, Christmas, you can dip chocolate in here without a double boiler, and it'll keep it perfectly melted without burning it.
That's great. Now, as far as it lasting forever, basically, for years and years, this kind of a cooktop will.
Should last really well.
Yeah.
Partly it's the materials it's made of. The technology's better. They've used even a brass fittings around this one so it will not corrode as it gets older. That one's hot. Yeah, don't touch it.
Don't touch this one. But you can see that. It's even the brass here.
Yes. Okay. And as it gets older, metal will corrode because there's incomplete combustion with gas. With this type of material, that's not going to happen, which means you get excellent performance, not just now, but years from now.
All right, sounds good. But not everybody has a gas line that goes into their kitchen.
And a lot of people are really sad because they can't get this. Now that's the past. Today in electric, you can do this.
All right, let's go check out the electric cooktops.
Okay. Sounds good.
So you don't have a gas cooktop. You don't have gas leading to your kitchen. So you have an electric cooktop. Here is a great option for you. This is an induction cooktop, and Tony's going to tell us all about it.
Yeah. Today you have choice. You didn't used to have this kind of choice in the past. Gas was the only way to get a really high heat and then have it go down really low, and there was really no other choice. If you didn't have a gas line, you were pretty much stuck. Not the case anymore. This is induction, and what induction is it's using a magnetic field. All of the energy is going into the pan. It does not go through the cooktop in a traditional sense.
You're touching the burner.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't feel anything anymore, but I burnt my fingers.
Wow, it's not even warm. So the magnetic part is just going to where the pan sits on the burner.
Right, and the benefit is it's much more efficient with energy. You're not wasting electricity because all of the power is going into the pan. Also, you don't need as big a fan because you're not wasting by like some of the big gas burners and having the heat come out, and most of it not getting on the pan.
Which can be very hard on your pans as well, to have that heat coming up the sides of the pans.
Right. Now, watch this, too. A lot of people think, well, can I get down really low? The answer is yes.
Look at that.
Goes immediately down because the pan, in essence, is the element. The pan is not hot anymore. The food isn't hot anymore. So you can go from a rolling boil down to a simmer boil again. You can melt chocolate. You can do anything you want. You can let your inner cook come out.
Yeah, with the old-time cooktops, electric cooktops, you would have had to just take that pan off the burner completely to get it down like that.
It would not have cycled quick enough to allow you to do a low-low. So this allows you to do anything.
That's great. Now, I have heard that these are more difficult to clean. Is that true?
No, they're actually not. They're a little bit easier because the cooktop doesn't get as hot. And by it not getting as hot, it does not absorb stains quite as much. Again, remember that the pan is the element. So This doesn't even get nearly as hot. Now there's some reflection back on the pan, but if something spills, it's much likely to adhere to the glass. So it's better in every sense.
So you just use the right cleaner and it cleans up in a snap.
Much easier, yeah, because the pores on the glass can be open. If you use the proper cleaner, it will seal those pores. Now this is true of stainless steel as well. The right cleaner makes all the difference.
Right.
And a lot of people complain about the material. That's really, they need to look at their manuals and actually clean it the way they tell you.
So if you want to know the absolute latest in cooktop technology, as well as every other appliance, just come down to Standard and they'll be happy to show you the latest. Thanks, Tony.
You're welcome.